I had been living in my apartment over the summer. My roommates are my best friends Stevie and a random roommate neither of us had met at the present time. Her name is Ali. She had been living at home for the summer and working according to the one text I did get from Ali at the beginning of the summer. Truth be told, I wouldn't be surprised if that was a lie. She was able to live in the place before me questioning it for God knows how long. I only noticed things about 2 weeks back. Before I get ahead of myself, I want to tell everyone that both me and Stevie knew very little about this girl we were about to live with. She had lived in our place the year before, but all of her roommates moved out or graduated. We also heard rumors from people who were friends with her ex-roommates that she had been a nightmare to live with and the cops had been called on her before. Never anything resulting from it. But these again were rumors through a friend of Ali's old roommate. We found most of this information out a few weeks back after we had signed our lease, moved some stuff into the place already and had paid 2 months' rent. We couldn't just walk away and move, and until recently there was never an issue between us where we could have requested to be transferred. The building was quite popular and kind of full, so rooms were scarce. Especially apartments with 2 open rooms, since Stevie and I were excited about living together. I neglected to bring up the rumors about her past with her roommates before because we hadn't gotten the chance to meet her and didn't want to judge someone on a past that may have been untrue. Stevie and I are compassionate people and are very understanding. All this went out the window when I learned she had been secretly living in the apartment, what seemed to be about 2 weeks, possibly longer. When I tried to confront her about it, she never responded and never had her door unlocked, so I resorted to texting. Those of you who read the comments of my first post saw the conversation, but I will post pictures of the conversation when I can. You can see for yourself that I was trying to be there for her and was genuinely concerned. I really thought those of you who said she may have had a nervous breakdown were right. Now I think she might be something more sinister. The text was the creepiest response I have ever seen in my life. I'm only 21, but that text sent shivers up my spine and paralyzed me for a second. I felt so afraid, like I was gonna die right there from shock. I'm at my boyfriend Scott's right now and have been here since this afternoon. I feel so much safer with him. He's the best. I also stated in the comments that the police finally contacted us and said they found no sign of anyone in the apartment. The landlord let them into the place and into Ali's room. They said everything was neat and there was no sign that anyone had been in there recently. This scared me the most because I know she was in there and she was able to clean up every detail and leave before the police arrived with the landlord. Granted, that is probably enough time. But she didn't slip up and leave a trace. She is too good at being invisible, and that to me means she has done this before. The rumors don't feel like rumors anymore. Scott and I are going back to the place tomorrow in the morning with the landlord and an officer as well, just to be safe. We also need to look around and make sure everything is okay before I can decide whether or not to stay there or pack up and move to another apartment. You all must know what I'm gonna do. I'm packing my shit as soon as I can and getting out of that place. And here's why. I was concerned about this girl, that maybe she is having some serious issues, and I wanted to contact her parents to get some information. I only had her number and was friends with her on Facebook. When I started looking through her profile and friends, I started to notice some strange patterns. She only had 23 friends including me. That's quite small for Facebook, whether you are popular or not. When I looked at each one of her friends' profiles, I noticed that Ali was the only friend on each and every one of them. None of the profiles had more than one photo and nothing was on any of their walls. I think she made a fake profile to befriend me. I think someone is trying to pretend to be my roommate. I sure as hell don't wanna stick around to find out. I was about to delete her from my friends and block her when I got a notification. It was allies liking my status. I forgot what it was, so I checked. It said, "I love you, Scott, you make me feel so safe." And me being stupid forgot to turn off GPS on my phone. The location was in the statues, Scott's apartment. I think she knows where I'm staying the night.